And welcome back. It's a new decade. I've been away for almost a month. Would you believe it? Between sickness, work, and everything else, I've really not been around. But as you can see here, I have actually been busy doing FM stuff as well whilst being sick. So when we last left off, it was the Cup special in the FA Cup first round. I don't know how we got to the second if we didn't... Where's the second? Oh, there it is. Never mind. So I think it's when we did the Cup special. We won against Plymouth comfortably, and then we won against Aston Villa's under-23s in the leasing.com Trophy North Group C, better known as the Checker Trade. We then played McDonald's, or Franchise FC, bet them 1-0. We then drew with Accrington and Stanley. Who were they? Exactly. We're really going to have to stop doing that. We bet then FC Fylde 1-0. It was a heavily rotated side a little bit as well. Yeah. We then went on to beat AFC Wimbledon, when we comfortably bet Peterborough. We then lost to Sunderland, and the board weren't bothered about it at all. We then bet struggling Southend. We then drew with Sunderland, which I was actually quite happy about because it is Sunderland and they shouldn't be where they are. I'll show you where they are in a minute. We drew with Shrewsbury again. Just couldn't get going, but didn't lose either, which is good enough for me. We then absolutely went to town on Bolton. They did get 2 back. That was a most ridiculous goal. Free kick came in. He ducked and it hit off him and went in. We then just recently lost to West Ham. And you've got players like Yarmolenko in your team, considering the team that they did have in Arthur Masuku, then yeah, you're going to get beaten. But third round's what the club wanted. The club is, yeah, they're not. I'm not getting sacked anytime soon. So where does these results from the league leave us going into these? And just a quick update before I go into that, we're going to be doing monthly. So you'll get there'll be still the 2 games, be Rochdale and Blackpool. We'll then probably come back from McDonald's, Accrington, just so we can speed up the season a wee bit more and get through the seasons. Because as you can see what happened to Edinburgh, you get so far and then when you start getting into the really nitty gritty and the proper stuff of the leagues, time's up and you have to stop. So yeah, we're playing Rochdale and Blackpool today and we'll get onto that. So we are 10th in the league and we're 3 points off the playoffs. With those results, we are, yeah, far from the grips and the reaches of that -12 that we had. Financially, we're in the hole. Financially, we are not doing well. But that is not down to... Yeah, I can move this ever so slightly around, but I'm not going to. In the hole, and it's not because... It's because of the loan debt. You see, we're literally struggling. It is the loan debt itself. If you can see the debt, this here at $1 million a month, $500,000 a month, is costing the club massively. It's costing me massively. Outgoings are just all our loan players that have left. I mean, you'll never see them on here. We've got one came in, actually. Nothing to do with me. Was it 2 came in? I think 1 came in. Nothing to absolutely do with me. Was it Curtis Russell? Kurt Russell's joined. Going out is Kamwe Osingwe, who's not a bad centre-back if he grows. Coming back into the squad, Valera didn't know that's gone, and we've got King Harmus coming in. Brown's now up front because Murphy injured. So Sammy Graham's going to have to come in for this one as well. It's a patchwork team. It will be a patchwork team until until we can probably get Championship football, and even then, it's a massive gulf in class when you've got players like Stoke, West Brom, Fulham all coming down, Cardiff, Swansea's in there, Huddersfield, you got Borough, you'll be still getting the parachute payments, Swansea I think will be getting the last one, or have the last one, but you know, you've got ex-Premier League in here. This is not good, and you can see already where Luton are. If we were to get in, that's where we'd be aiming for, right there. Stay afloat in the league, but we're not here for that. We're here for this, the Rochdale team, and as you can see, we've got two new tactics. They're pretty much similar, but one's a gegenpress and one is just one. These are taken from my network save that I've got with my mate. We're Rangers and he's Hibs, and yeah, it seems to be working. Dynamics wise, there we go. Good team cohesion now. The dressing room atmosphere is excellent, and this goes up and down just depending on little bits. So we'll get into it. I still remember how to do the buttons. I still remember this save. It feels weird. I've really not been around as much. All them games were done ages ago. So this is like this will be episode 7. Yeah. So Brown, Harmis, Pultic on the wings, with Graham, Weir and Murphy playing as the midfield 3, with Boone, Zuma, Brockbank and Emmanuel as a flat back 4, with Alnwick in goals. For Rochdale, they've got May up front with Henderson and Pike on the wings, with Rathbun and Camps in midfield, with Ryan in behind them, with Dunn, O'Connell, Maguire and Matheson as a flat back 4, with Sanchez in goals. But right now we're 10 points clear relegation. The next part of the season is literally just keeping anything above relegation, really. So we shall get into it as the obligatory kickoff highlight happens, and nothing happens. Oh, Murphy with the free kick. Ooh. Pollock swings it back in. Zuma's there. Graham. Zuma again. Has a dig. No one really there. Zuma's back out. Poltic in. Brown. Header can't. Rathbun. Weir. Murphy. Back in. Bit poor that one. It's okay though. We'll go again. Manuel to Murphy. That's a nice ball to Manuel. Finds Pultic. Ooh, Sanchez. He probably could have cut that across. Does well to get the corner out of it though. Murphy to swing it in. It doesn't really go anywhere though. Zuma's on it. Nowhere really to go for him. Does well though to hold it up. Make sure they can't get forward though. Boone. Ooh, it's just taken off. Emmanuel does well to regain the interception. To Weir. Tight passing. They're making it very tight in the press. Manuel does well. Can he swing a good ball in? Can't really. Weir's there though. Does find King Harmis on his debut. Back to Boone. Zuma's a highlight, keeps going. It's a big ball down into massive space. Crosses it in. O'Connell's there. Graham finds Weir. We're still going though. Graham. Back out to Boone. Oh, does well. Boone. Brown. Eddie Brown makes it 1-0. That's his 6th of the season. Well done to the youngster. He's alert. He's up for it. And that's all I can ask for him. Graham's a nice ball out here. This is where kind of thought he needs to do a bit better. He stops it and kind of goes over, but somehow Matheson doesn't really get to it, and Boone finds him. Defender jumps way too early, and Sanchez really should be doing better at his front post. 1-0 Bolton though. I'll just come back for half time. It is 1-0, but it's a good 1-0. So we're just going to give him a little rocket up the backside. Oh, Jordan, I know you're looking stressed, mate, but don't worry about it. Just look where that puts us now. Who is there? Wickham, I think, don't draw. I'll just skip over that highlight. Completely done. Weirdly, that was one way to segue it. Nicely done. Done. Alnwick, good save from Rochdale. It's a big ball up to Pultic though. He's got the legs to go at the defence. Dunn gets right in there. Still 1-0. Corner, Rochdale. Camps maybe over the bar. Yeah, like I was saying, well, Wickham have taken the lead now, so we're going to be behind them. But that's fine. That's who we're racing this year. That's who we're racing. 1-0 Bolton. Manuel finds Bolton. Finds Emmanuel. But Brown's there anyway. Manuel. That's a free kick. Someone's offside in there. Sanchez. Pike. Can't get past Emmanuel too much. Oh, Dunn's on the overlap though, but he has closed down quickly. Pike in the inside. Swings the ball in. Jason Local is there. I think it's Local. Makes it 1-1. Unfortunately. Right, we're going to push a little bit now. Yeah, there's not a lot we've got depth-wise on the bench. I can't really make the subs. I keep pressing. Come back for the last couple of minutes of the game. Brown tries to knock it on, tries to find King Harness, can't. Brockbank fires it in. King's there. Oh, scramble in the box. Rochdale will do well to get rid of it though. Need to be very careful here. Again, draw's not a bad thing. Henderson swings it in. No one there. Unfortunately, it's going to end in a draw. That's fine. That's quite acceptable away from home. It's a draw. We probably look good. Probably should have done a lot better than that, but I can't really complain with that one. So we shall come back for the Blackpool game, and if I can remember to press the right buttons. And we're back. The only change getting made is that the on loan from Tottenham youngster Oakley Booth will come into the midfield, and he's not bad, is he? So we'll get him in. The rest of the team's unchanged. I'm at with me selling Ali Crawford. We need a little bit, so it's what we're going to have to rely on next season as well. So up front for Blackpool, we've got Ryan Hardy with Jones and Kai on the wings, with Guy, Virtue and Spearing as the midfield three, with Husband, Tilt, Higginson and Bouchery as the flat back four, with Howard in goals. Let's go for the top answers. It seems to be the one that they want the most, so we'll do that. And let's get into it. Oh, nearly a mistake straight off the bat there from Emmanuel. Highlight still going on, there we go. Murphy swings it in, no one really there. Pulls it to the back post, goal kick Blackpool. Corner to Blackpool. Spearing to swing it in. It's over as well. In every game, Brockbank with a free kick to Murphy. Oakley Booth finds Baltic back to Murphy, finds Emmanuel in the overlap. Boom! Ooh. Unlucky not to keep it down. King Armis, oh, he gets upended. Spearing's off already. Boone, free kick, finds Murphy to Graham. Murphy, Zuma, Oakley Booth. Gets tackled, Graham's there though, finds him again. Emmanuel, out to Boone. Come in, goes for a shot. Maybe not. It's a big kick upfield as far as Zuma though. Boone finds Graham. Back to Boone. There's that space, King Harmis. Oof, tried to get the corner cross in, couldn't. Out for a corner. As the phone goes off its head. King Harmis to fire it in. Boone, Brown. Off the woodwork, somehow it stayed out. Boone, back down, we're coming again. Zuma. Murphy. Finds Graham. Back to Murphy. Swings it in. No one really, there's a poor ball in the end. Poor ball. Pulisic. Injury to Boone means Bunny's coming on. Emmanuel. Poor shot. Please say that wasn't a shot. I think we've had 2 on target. Well, better than their 8 without 1 on target. So, in every game, Emmanuel finds Murphy, Oakley Booth, pull tick. It's a good effort to have on, but it was a poor result. Throw-in as it's half time. 0-0. A massive rocket needed. They're down to 10. Don't look stressed. Just go out there and do the job. 9 to 10, so there's no defensive midfielders, so they're going to struggle. Well, they have, but I think they've brought someone off. I don't know who they've brought off, but somehow they managed to get a defensive midfielder. Virtue. Husband. Finds Husband again. Tilt. Big ball down the line. No one there. Manuel should get there. Does Alnwick. Just take your time, Matt. Brockbank. Back to him. I'd use Zuma. There we go. Right to Bunny. There we go. There's Harness in front of you. He'll run. Cuts inside with it. Big ball over the top. Finds a space for Bolton to run into. He's done the defender. Brown, his header. Ooh, Howard, good save in the end. Big kick downfield again. Brockbank's been caught by Hardy. Ryan Hardy gets their first shot on target. Zuma. There we go. Finds Harness, I think it is. Finds Emmanuel. Oh, big stop from Howard. Needed. Corner comes in. Can't really find Graham's there though. If he turns the corner, Graham's still got it. He's still going. Goes again. Oh, Sonny Graham somehow stuck the ball in the back of the net. There you go, son. There you go, Sonny. Oh, how he's done this. Brown kind of gets a header to it. Sonny Graham then gets tackled by Guy. Gets it. Gets tackled. Misses a tackle. Gets tackled by Husband. Tackles Husband. Tilt has a go. And somehow between Tilt and Husband, he's fired the ball in right. Sneaks in the back post of Howard. Oh dear, Blackpool. 1-0 Bolton. Emmanuel finds Brown. Emmanuel crosses in. Callum King Harness has made it 2-0 with a thunderbolt. No one in the world was stopping from that distance. It's a nice throw and it finds Brown. Lays it off back to Emmanuel. Just digs it in. He's just rifled it in from the edge of the 6-yard box. 2-0 Bolton. Howard with the goal kick. Doesn't go very far. Brown doesn't really chase it. Tilt to Hardy. Oh, finds Turton on the overlap. Alnwick, big saves. Needed. Alnwick, good save. Go back for the last 3 minutes of the game. Brockback booked for the suspended for the next game. On the next two, Tilt, Virtue getting hounded there by Oakley Booth. Around Manuel, Husband finds Hardy. Big tackles though, that was needed. Again, it's just put us on course for the. I don't want to say it, but it has. We're in the playoff hunt. Emmanuel, Oakley Booth, Brockbank finds Emmanuel. Big overlap. Can he find the ball? Really can't. Doesn't matter. It's going out for a throw-in. Pressure still on. It's going to be just this. Is going to be the throw-in. And it's pretty much going to be it. Last kicks of the game coming now. Emmanuel finds Murphy. Emmanuel crosses it in. Howard. Oh, did he slide for that one, or did he get pushed? There might be a weird penalty in there, ref. Anyway, that's ended 2-0 to Bolton. We've taken second place, pretty much away from Blackpool there, on goal difference. Quickly rest the players up for the next game at home against Portsmouth, but I'll give them a 7 there. The rise. We have extended 10 points clear are now of Bolton, Rochdale and Sunderland. That's a massive gap to have. Our goal difference means even those on 35 can't catch us at the moment, which is good. We're now hunting down this. We've now got the same goal difference as Doncaster. We are hunting this lot down. I never thought I'd say that at the start of this. I was so worried about this save and how long it would actually last. I was like, oh, this is going to be so much. I'm going to get sacked at some point before I've got out of the 12. But to be where we are is phenomenal in 7th place. And as you can tell, the run wasn't the greatest. We got a couple of wins. I was like, yep. There's it. You can see just how bad it got. Just that 1-1 against Bristol Rovers in the whole of October. and then after since then we haven't lost in the league since Rochdale. So to come back to get a draw against them, good enough. So when we come back, it will be the McDonald's and the Accrington Stanley games at the end of February. So until then, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe below. I am back hopefully now to the end of FM20. So enjoy. And Bolton, 7th in League One, I can officially say, are out of the storm. Bye for now.